That's
Right. So that was done, and basically I connected the new Azure SQL database to the SSMS, right? So I just want to show you how it gets connected. Okay. So you remember we created this database called DBase 12, right? And then with the same login and password. So it's very simple. This is the database, right? And these are some of the tables that were part of that database. Also, I wanted to ask Henry, like you were trying to use Databricks, right? Yesterday, and right, and you were not able to connect to the SQL Server. So, were you using the on-prem SQL Server, or like the local SQL Server, or the Azure SQL Server?
For SQL Server, because I didn't create it.
So, I will also show you how to connect it to the Azure SQL database. Okay, and I have code because I did it for this one, right? We will be moving on to Databricks. I think this will come in handy, right? Yeah. Okay, so just as a refresher, right? What we did last time was we created a new Azure SQL database, right? And from that database, we created a new server as well, right? And once, so the options that we need to select is that we need to use both SQL and Azure AD authentication, give it an admin and password, right? So that can be used later on. So yeah, and then once we are done with that, we can set up the whole database, right? And so like here you can see, right? We have the SQL Server setup and the database setup. So from SQL Server, we will need the server name as well as the server admin, and we need to remember the password that we used while creating this, right? And once this is done, we need to basically go on to Azure Migrate. Okay, right, and create a new project here, right? Create a project, yeah. And once this is done, we need to install the data migration assistant, which is this one, right? And using our credentials, first we need to do the assessment and then the migration. Okay, so once that system is available, I think we will perform all these steps.
Yep, I made. Oh, do you want to see the data brick?
Yeah, please show me what done on the Databricks side. I've created this cluster, and this is currently stopped, right? It's not started. Okay, can you show me the workspace? Can you show me the notebook that you created?
Yes. So this is what I got right now. But yeah, don't worry about the problems. I think I just didn't set this up right.
Okay, yeah. So first, I think we would go through our steps to migrate SQL Server, right? And then this will be easier, right? So, and I will show you how to connect it to Power BI as well, right? So, because the end result needs to be in Power BI. Okay. So, can you open SQL Server Management Studio?
So, wait.
No, SSMS. Just search SSMS. Right, I think it's already there. Yes, this one.
But I'm not sure if I have to patch.
It must be Windows authentication. So I don't think password might be needed. Yeah, just connect. Right. Open the databases. Expand it. Yeah. Okay. We have this database SFM stats, right? Which we are going to migrate now. So go to home, create a new resource group because it would be easier, right? Search for resource group.
There's something like this, the remote PC, so have your this.
Yeah, create. Yeah, create. Okay, great. Right. Now, no, don't use this. Go search for Azure SQL on the top. Right? You have that search bar. Yeah. Not SQL Server. You need to do Azure SQL. Yeah, the first option. Click on create. Yeah, this one. And yeah. Now the database, you can keep it the same name, right? Because it would show up as Henry on SQL Server then. So the name is, I think, SFM stats. Yeah, that's the database. Right. Right. Now, what you need to do is create a new server. Yeah, any name you can choose. SFM stats server maybe. Right. And by using Australia, yeah. Use both SQL and this option. Yeah, you need to set admin first. It would be, yeah. You can also choose this user, right? Admin at Project Berry. So you can have multiple admins for this, right? No, Henry, what I mean is that on the right side, you have this Azure Active Directory window, right? You have chosen yourself as the admin. You can also choose this project, which is admin at Project Berry, right? It's, yeah. Yes. Right. The password is not accepted. Yeah, all of this remains the same. You just need to click on review plus create. So before starting with Data Migration Assistant, we need to create a project on Azure Migrate, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just search for Azure Migrate. And yeah, the first option, create a project. Scroll down a little. No, yeah, here, create project. And rate is 3, right? SFM starts migrate. Create. I think Asia Pacific is fine. Right. Right. Okay, so yeah, now what you can do is you can go back to home and to your resource group. Right, so you have the SQL Server ready now. So click on it and copy the server name. Yeah, towards the right. Yes, the last one. Server name. Yeah, this one.
What's the SQL Server name? Is it just
Yeah.
Because like this .NET, right? How do I get the .NET on SQL?
Like your voice is quite low, Henry.
Oh,
Can you be closer to the mic?
yeah. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Mhm.
Hello?
Yeah,
Is
now
it
it's
better?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the server name, so the other server name on my Windows, do I just type SFM stats? Is that it?
No. So first we will need to move through the whole thing, right? The data migration assistant, and then I will tell you what name we need to ping in that case, right? So okay. Is the installation complete? Like I can see the installation window. Yeah, can you open this?
I guess it's done. I don't know why it's
Okay.
not having grabs.
Yeah. Can you close this? Yeah, it's done. Right. So click on plus. Yeah. And assessment. Give it a project name.
Just make sure I don't get confused.
Yeah.
Correct. Check.
Can you go back? Yeah, go back to the first step.
Wait.
Click on plus again. On plus. Right. Yeah. So
Oh, does it spin?
I think it's already created, right? So you can just click on it. Right. This is the one, right? So you have this on the
menu.
In the list. You can see SFM start migrate, right? Right. So just click on load assessment or open. Oh, load will actually try and bring in a new assessment. Okay, open assessment.
Open assessment.
Right. Now here you need to give the server name.
Server name.
Yeah. The drop down. We might find it over here as well. No. Okay. Right. So then you need to pick it from the SQL Server migration.
How do I get the server name?
Yes. So PC7 SQL Express, right?
Oh, do I just touch that?
Right. So maybe click on connect and you will get the server name. You don't need to type it.
Connect.
In the Object Explorer. Or yeah, over here also you have this connect, the first option, right? Connect Object Explorer. Click on this. Right. Copy this. Yeah. Trust server. No. Trust server certificate. The second option here. Yeah. Under connection properties. No, this stays Windows authentication. You have this connection. Yeah. Trust server certificate. Checkbox. Yeah. Click on connect. Yeah. Pick SFM stats. Yeah. Add. Start assessment. Right. Upgrade. Upload. Yeah. Connect to Azure now. The first option. Yeah. Now you need to sign in. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one.
So it's another way to upload it. You just assess it, just help you upload. In case you should upload already.
Right. I think this is the only way where first you assess, right?
Yeah.
And so now you have uploaded it, right? To Azure Migrate. Click on save. Yes, I will tell you. Click on Save Assessment.
Save assessment.
Right. So you can save this for future as well if we need to do it again.
Let me put it in.
Right. Right. Now click on plus again
That's again.
and pick migration, the second
Oh,
option.
now we migrate. Okay. Now
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
migrate.
So basically, assessment will make sure that everything can be easily migrated without any problems, right? So yeah. So this is the main part. Click on connect. SMM starts. Yeah. Here you will need the not this one. This is the target one, right? And then SQL Server authentication. And use the username and password from the notepad.
Just admin. So take. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So this will happen, right? If I told you. So now you go back to Azure. So go to networking. Go to networking. No, over here. Yeah, on the side. Scroll down. Yeah, or search for networking. Yeah, click on it. Right. Selected networks. Add your client. Yeah. Save it. Okay, this is successfully updated. Now go back to or give it a moment because it's still updating the firewall rules, right? Yeah, so that's also done. Right, now click on connect again. Yeah, it has done that, right? Okay.
Reloaded.
I think we are done. Just click on next. Go to properties, the last option. Click on options. Right, the middle one. Yeah, change this, right? In the collation, change this to SQL Latin 1. So this is SQL Latin 1 General CP1 CIAS.
Yes.
Latin 1. Yeah, this is the one. Right. Just click on OK.
Right.
I think you don't have the permission. Make the change. Okay, let's do this, right? We can try it on the Azure side. Okay. So we will create, go back to your, Henry test 3, right? So, right, we have this SQL Server, right, for Azure SQL. Create. Yeah, Henry test 3, name it something else. Yeah, server, we can keep it the same, right? It's only a new database we are creating now. And click on networking. Yeah, scroll down a little. Okay. Yeah, can you scroll down? So
that's it.
Okay, go click on next. Click on next. Security. Right. We just need to find where we can find the collation over here, right? Yeah, if we find it anywhere. So click on additional. Yeah, next. Click on next. Yeah, here. See, I can see the collation, right? So you can give it the same name.
Yeah.
You can pick it from the chat as well.
Wait, I didn't put it. Well, I didn't put it in the chat.
No, you have given it to me on chat. Okay, you already have this. Yeah, so copy it from here. Latin 1 General C on here. Yeah. Right. Now, no, you don't need to change anything else.
Okay.
Just click on review plus create. Great. Yeah.
Installation based on the region you are selecting. So where you select Australia, Southeast, East, US, it depends on that.
Yeah, it does. So now we are manually telling it that which server to hit, right? So which database center it needs to hit. So it's still getting deployed. But once it's done, we need to start this again then, because we don't need to do the assessment because that remains the same, right? It's just migration. So we need to again click on plus and migrate. Yeah, let it deploy because we can start with the migration.
I don't need to do any new project, right? It's just assign.
No. Nothing else. You just need to do a new migration. So, right. What was the name for the new database? It will come up. If we are done, it will come up on the data migration assistant, right?
It has Henry at the end.
Okay, it has Henry. Okay, no, yeah. Can you go to data migration assistant?
Yep.
Right. Now click on plus migration.
Yes.
Yeah. Give it a project name. Okay, yes, can override the existing one. Yeah, here you need to enter the server. Right, this one. Connect. Right, next. No, you are doing this on the source. You haven't connected. So you need to again click, give it the same server. Can you, right, so we have that created, right? SQL test. No, so see, the server, so everything else remains the same because you are using the same server, right? Go to the data migration assistant. Select, so this is the source, right? So you need to select SQL 7 Express, the local server, right? Not this one. In the server name, click on the drop down. EC7 SQL Express, yeah, the first option. Right, connect. Yeah, click on connect. And then you can choose. Yeah. Now click on next.
Oh, I didn't connect it?
Yeah. Here you need to enter this one. Exactly. Right. Okay. The ID password will remain the same. Connect. Test 2. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Generate SQL script. Deploy.
Yep.
Right. On this is the client server you're deploying on, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we can try that.
Let me do another assessment.
Speaking to the client. Hold on a second.
Right.
We're getting some errors.
Getting errors.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Yeah.
SFM stats. Add. Start assessment. We can also check whether the assessment is done in Azure Migrate, right? So just, okay, the assessment is done, right? And upload to Azure Migrate.
Azure.
Right.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Connect.
Do me a favor, share some.
Yeah. Upload. Okay. Now go to Azure Migrate, like go to Azure. Not here. I mean on the Azure side, right? And go to Azure Migrate.
How do I check exist project?
Yeah, click on the migration goals. No, not the properties. Databases, the second option. So in the migration goals. Yeah, so see, we see that there is. Click on. No. Yeah, click on access databases, right? The second one. Okay, so it says that the size is 3 GB, ready for Azure. Okay, it says it's ready, right? So we can try the migration now. Yes, PC7. Yeah. Can you no? So click. Can you go back? Yes. Scroll down. What are okay? So we don't need these users, right? So you can just just remove this, right? And you have the views. You have the views and the tables, right? Can you scroll down?
That's all.
That's all. Okay. So yeah, now generate the SQL script.
Okay.
Right. And now deploy. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. It's going well now. Great. Migrate data. Start data migration.
Yeah. Okay, then this one is
Yeah. This is when we are finally migrating, right?
okay.
This should not take long because there are very few tables. So
Okay. Because it's upload. And then upload every time it uploads. Here we go. Yeah, the studio.
so yeah, click on connect. File connected. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Good question.
No problem.
So is it something you can